What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game The Land Before Time, which was released on the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance by Eclipse Entertainment and Conspiracy Entertainment. Now, this game is based off of the Land Before Time animated movie series, even though it may not be based off of any of the movies, though. Now, the plot of the game is that Sierra is captured, Spike is trapped, and Ducky is hiding out, and it's up to pretty much Preacher and Littlefoot to find their friends and stuff like that. Now, the Land Before Time game for GBA and Game Boy Color has 20 stages in it, and what Littlefoot and Petrie have to do is collect stars to pretty much advance to the next stage, and the number of stars that you have to collect really depends on what stage you're on, and you face pretty much different types of enemies. It can be like scorpions, different types of dinosaurs, big and small, whether you talk about T-Rex, probably brontosaurus here or there, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But like outside of the five friends from the series, I don't think that any other characters from the franchises in this movie, you know what I'm saying? Now, like after you pretty much complete the stage, they'll tally up how many stars you collected, along with how many enemies you happen to defeat, and pretty much put in a total score and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Now, the only thing about this game I think is only faithful to the source material in terms of the location. That's about it outside the five characters that I mentioned earlier, but nobody else is like mentioned from the source material, stuff like that, you know. Now, the graphics and the design of the game is pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? Not much to complain about, you know what I'm saying, with some nice color palettes and stuff like that. Now, the controls of gameplay are pretty decent, and they're simplistic too, you know what I'm saying, and the execution, you know. And one thing I did notice is that there isn't a lot of like power ups and items and stuff like that you get throughout the course of the game, you know what I'm saying. But that's kind of fine with me, you know what I'm saying. Now the soundtrack is decent, but not great when you compare it to games that was released on the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance and stuff like that. I would say that this game would be great for fans for the Land Before Time animated movies, you know what I'm saying, and children like under 7, something like that. But anybody else, I would say, will probably pass it by and play other games for the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance and stuff like that, you know. Now, the plot of the game is pretty decent for a Land Before Time movie if they haven't done so already, you know what I'm saying. In terms of the plot, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, I would only like recommend this game for people who are fans of the Land Before Time movie series and stuff like that. You know, but as far as a score, I definitely give it an 8 out of 10. It's good, but not great. You know what I'm saying. With that being said, if you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up the video, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell notification button, and don't forget to sound off about this game too. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.